Hello everybody and welcome to this very special commentary track of Pokemon, the first movie, Mewtwo Strikes Back and Knuckles. Joining me today is none other than the Pokemon master himself, Martin MacAlistair. Martin, welcome back.
Thank you for having me on the show. I'm very excited to talk about this film.
No. Give it the full title.
The Pokemon, the first movie, Mewtwo Strikes Back. I assume we're watching the Japanese version. And not the...
What kind of pleb do you think I am?
I've never watched, so I assume this isn't English.
Yes. We had to wait there to be like, is it English? Is it in Japanese? We don't know. I mean, even if you look at some of the promotional material, they went hard for this one. I mean, it was even in SpaghettiOs. Get out of my SpaghettiOs, Mewtwo! You son of a bitch! Do you know, fun fact, you should see the face he's making right now.
Fun fact, what?
Mewtwo in the comics has a big spoon. So it's not necessary. It's not out of the realms of possibility that he's coming from a SpaghettiOs, okay?
Let's talk about the film.
Ancient
Wow, Ancient Mew, remember that Pokemon card?
I also love how very lax these people are.
Yeah, they've got that atmosphere about them of I'm not about to be blown up.
Which is a very bad atmosphere to have when you're about to be blown up.
Yeah, how wrong they are.
Just an experiment. A laboratory
Yes.
I'm gonna say, like, more or less, man.
I was going to say, he's like blowing up the Iron Brew factory there.
Oh no, secret recipe.
Oh no, the original recipe.
That's why they had to get rid of it. Mewtwo blew them all up.
Also, is this the first episode of Pokemon where they kill people? Because those people are definitely
No,
dead.
they're fine. This guy's shaped like a moon.
He really is, isn't it? Dr. Moon, no!
I may be a lab experiment, but you're shaped like a moon.
Yeah, your creator cells, Avon, what of it? Do you think commercial planes fly over this island? And if you look to your left, you'll see, oh my god! I have a sister that works in there. Not anymore. I love how he's got a GameCube handle.
Just pick them up and walk out them. What does Giovanni know about psychic powers?
He's got a big spin collection.
I have a cat.
Cats aren't psychic.
Well, not that you know.
Oh, of course. Also, who goes to a gym with an Onyx? You're begging to be beaten up in the street here. Oh boy, my first battle. Oh no! Onyx, my love.
It's my level 5 Onyx.
I have spoons.
Give me the spoons.
Yes, actually.
Oh no!
Oh no, my spoons!
There can only be one.
Oh no, electricity, my one weakness.
Why am I here?
I love that because it's like me at work, right? And you know, you're doing like something very mundane and then you're like, but why am I here? I relate to Mewtwo more when I'm an adult rather than when I was a child.
Mewtwo has some banger lines in this.
Oh, he does, yeah. How is he gonna tidy up that island? He's gonna need a lot of Poke Builders.
I was thinking, like, do you get like contractors in? And how does Mewtwo get contractors in?
Can they get a Poke credit card? I have to admit
Kanto
that.
Express. Here he is, Captain America himself. Team Magma?
Yeah, no, that's the Team Aqua one.
Oh,
It's the flips, the colours, yeah.
It's on the Team Magma colour.
Yeah, I think everyone was, going wild, being like, oh, it's Team Aqua. Even though they didn't exist at the time.
As you would say, like, yeah, this is one of those retrospective things. They always just like the look of the logo. I actually just want to leave the commentary track. Just mute me for a bit.
Welcome to Pokemon Karaoke, man. Don fans are really cool.
And he's wearing weighted ankle bracelets. If he takes them off, so much stronger.
Yeah, just run. Give me weightless. Gravity is no longer my master. Farewell.
But yeah, this is
final.
What a physique, to be fair. I'm also
working towards 4
working
arms.
towards 4 arms. The rare double bench press. I think the concept of power scaling doesn't really work.
Pokemon, oh, perish the thought, yeah.
Pikachu's like multiversal threat.
The Spirit Bomb. Of course.
Do you think Pikachu could bounce the Spirit Bomb back?
Pikachu, use Iron Tail.
Because you know if you've got a pure heart, and Pikachu obviously does, so just throw it out there. Could Pikachu lift Mjolnir?
Throw a Master Ball as the only way to catch Fearow. Do you remember when we were in school and people used to trade the cards around?
But it had its own card, didn't it?
That had its own card, but I remember someone gave me that and there was like a huge stink because a lot of kids were giving away their cards. So like mums were on the phone, my mum and Cody to other mums saying, "Oh, you gave Satsunami this card, are you sure I could have that?" Right, okay, yeah, no, it's fine. And I still have that card, but thanks, Dragonite. Thanks for getting me in trouble. Apparently that's a meme as well, off topic.
Oh.
It's a Spanish meme. Oh, just see that screen of him like holding his heart. I don't know why, but yeah,
amazing.
I just wanted to point that out. Do you like me? Yes, no. Sometimes I do that if there's a storm outside, just...
See, I'd never thought about how did he build this until you mentioned it.
Oh look, it's me under the truck.
He's under the sea, under the truck.
Oh no, that's the sea. Oh no, they ruined it.
No,
I was going to say that's the
Sand.
sea beside Vermilion City. He's got like
classy.
a big spiral staircase. He's got the big windmill. Why do you need a windmill?
I mean, he's an aesthetic girl. He likes what he likes.
Well, true.
Does this building have plumbing? Like, did Mewtwo learn plumbing and like electric and stuff?
What do you mean? Does Mewtwo go to the toilet? Does he have his big litter box in the sky?
Not so bothered about Mewtwo's
but
biology. I would just mean like, did he have to like? This is before YouTube. You couldn't just YouTube how to do stuff. So how did he learn how to do electricity?
that is an amazing mental image. I mean, have you seen his hands?
Yeah,
Trying to like type that into a
screwdriver.
phone. Also, who came here with a Venonat? And was like, yeah, I'm going to take on the world's greatest Pokemon trainer.
Read the type chart, mate.
I mean, read the room.
To be fair, this guy's just walked in with a Pikachu, so...
But you know how they say later on how, oh no, only a small number of trainers made it over?
Yep.
Does that imply that...
Some of them didn't make it.
Yeah. Does that imply, like, there's a lot of PC Pokemon not getting lifted?
Oh. Oh my.
Oh my, indeed. Oh no.
Did Mewtwo have to phone a ferry company and be like, "Hi, my name is Mewtwo. I want to get some of these guys over. Would you be able to run a ferry? What kind of sizes do you have? Would you be able to get someone on the other island that can talk in riddles to me?" There's a lot of logistics. Here. Yeah. A lot of boring things that he has to do.
Also, I just love see that line by Brock there, where he said, "She sure looks familiar." And I just have to sit there like, yeah, Brock. Yeah, Nurse Joy looks familiar. Because it's like the one big, like, Matrix pod they all come out of.
To them, this is just one more.
Can you imagine if, like, this poor 10-year-old boy's been bodied by, like, an onyx, let's say, or something. He's lying bleeding out in the ground, and she's just like, "Some trainers have to really have to do this themselves. It is their challenge." You know, you're like, there's something wrong here with you, lady.
What city in Kanto is that accent from? It's actually a regional dialect for Fuchsia City.
I was going to say Russia City.
Okay, that's good.
Speaking of accents, this is offensive to all Scandinavians, I guess.
Oh, hold on. She said Vikings there, so Vikings.
Yeah, she did. But yeah, that implies there's Vikings.
Yeah.
I didn't know Vikings still existed.
They mostly live in Minnesota.
That is such an American centric
That's
thing
so
to say.
good. That is world destroying. There's a Minnesota in Pokemon.
Well, I mean, if
And they
there's...
have the NFL team.
I mean, though, if there's two Pokemon that can take out Indian elephants, then the Minnesota Vikings aren't really that far of a stretch. Do you think she had a Pokeball in her hand?
I was just thinking that. Good job she managed to get Starmie as well, not like Psyduck. He just panics and swims away. It'd be real good if Brock had any Pokemon that could swim.
Can you imagine being the voice actor in this situation? It's like, okay, your character's drowning. Isn't my character a child? just read the script. So, glob, 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 bubble, bubble. Okay, I don't think this is working, is it? Read the damn script.
This is actually what my character would do in this situation.
Yeah, he would grab a Mewtwo. No. Listen, You've not got control of Mewtwo. Well, why not? I feel as if they can. Wait, Jim. The film's already been animated, okay? We can't change this. You're not an actor, you're a voice actor. No, I think he would still have a Mewtwo.
You caught me at the start. I like that, but like, see, like Goldeen, like, how do you exist on land? And like, the anime always like just makes a joke out of it, doesn't it? Or the game's like, no, it flies.
Just hovers.
It hovers, duh.
Well, imagine doing your shopping and just a Goldeen behind you. Excuse me, sir, you're going to take that bread. It's like, what the hell?
I do love it as well, like, when some of the older sprites, it looks like they're off like 6 feet off the ground as well. Head height is coming towards you. I always remember one of my, I was going to call him a friend, but someone I had on Facebook.
Same thing, nice.
When I had like a big rant. Because Twilight, this is back, this is kind of like time box this, but Twilight had a better review score on Metacritic than Pokemon this movie did. And he's like, oh, Twilight's terrible, blah, blah. And it's like, yeah, it might be, but at least it's a competently made film. So, where would you rather go, Colorado, Minnesota?
I don't know. I mean, am I going to get nuked in Colorado? So it's either I'm going to get shanghaied by some Minnesota Vikings. I don't know, is Minnesota near the water?
No.
Why have they got Vikings?
I'm not sure, actually. It probably does.
They just use their wheezing.
I was just thinking that, like, they used water Pokemon, but...
Do you know what would be funny? See if they came up because it's a...
Okay, Minnesota is near the water.
Good.
Yeah, just for...
But it's just, imagine the wheezing came up and all these dead Goldeens just came up.
Well, like Godzilla -1.
I just imagine the parents of the time being like, for God's sake, I could have been doing my taxes here, but no. Instead, I'm watching a pink.
I could have been one episode into my 3-episode marathon of Coronation Street.
I knew you were going to say Coronation Street. Look at the size of those doors, though. There's no need for those doors to be that big.
Could you imagine if, like, Mewtwo started building this, was like, you know what? Just put one door in, just like a shack, like just a wee house. It doesn't need to be so grand.
Is this like what happens with Minecraft? Where it's like you build it and you make a mistake, so you have to build it taller, and now it's like he's stuck with the door.
It's very similar to Minecraft and also very similar to Grand Designs. Mewtwo was living in a caravan for like 6 weeks and went over budget. He's sitting there stressing, going through his
so you're saying he went to Poke Spain, it didn't work out, it came back. There's a couple of 10-year-olds at the bottom of the ocean. I don't think you call this a test, I think you call that manslaughter. Do you know what the crazy thing is? I've just realised this. They never ask about Team Rocket. Like Ash, Brock and Misty, for all we know right now, they're at the bottom of the ocean. You know, and they're just like, well, Pokemon battle, let's go. Even Togepi's like, I'm free, finally. This is actually similar. I don't know if you've seen the new Chicken Run film.
Yeah!
You know the spiral staircase? Did they plagiarise that from this? For legal reasons, that's a joke. Why does he need the spiral staircase? He can fly. I will see in a minute.
A lot of this is just aesthetics.
That's not a good angle, Mewtwo.
You think as well, like, just saying I'm
Krillin, no! Goku!
Finally getting Super Ash. I am the legendary Super Ash.
Hyper Final Flood!
Do Ash and Brock and Misty know about Mew, as in Mew 1? So this guy's going about calling himself Mew. So if I met you for the first time when I'm Craig 2, you'd be like...
There's Craig 1.
Yeah, he was Craig
It's
1.
like Bad Boys 2.
Yeah!
There's Bad Boys 1!
Do I have to have played Final Fantasy 1 to 14 to play Final Fantasy 15?
Did she just butt dial that system?
We've all been there. We've all sat on a computer that replicates Pokemon.
Oh no, I hope my butt doesn't edit this episode. If you want to listen to more episodes edited by my butt, you can check us out on chatsunami.com. Yamaro! We've established that Mewtwo knows about indoor plumbing, and now he knows about genetics.
He also knows about video editing.
That's true as well.
Because he had to make that video. The man's got some skills.
I've got more try. I've been watching the Digimon. Wallace is going to be the Christmas toy of the year. He makes a good point. Or he could be saying the most heinous thing ever. I'm disagreeing with him. I agree with you, Mewtwo. You tell him, Pikachu.
Kill them all. Why is everyone just sending their Pokemon one at a time at him? This
Does this picture?
yeah. You know what I mean? Like that woman's got the Clefable. Just get Clefable to use metronome guillotine.
What are you thinking? Like Chatsunami to grab?
No, just like he hits like guillotine or one of the one-hit KO moves and just gets rid of Mewtwo instantly.
No, I was just thinking more like grabs on and uses self-destruct. I'm gonna have to take a rain check on that Pokemon battle. So there's 3 Pokemon that fight against them. There's Ash's Charizard, which is just called Charizard.
Yep.
Yeah. There is Root, which is the Venusaur.
Yep.
But it took me ages to understand what he was saying because he says it in such a weird way. But Blastoise is called Shell Shocker.
Oh.
I call it Shell Shock because I can't put the ER because it's too long, but I still call it Shell Shock.
That's so good.
And it's such a cool name.
That's a good name.
You telling me Giovanni never went back to that island?
To be fair, Giovanni probably flew over his helicopter and went, oh, I can't wait to see what this turns into.
He's eating these popcorn.
Yeah.
Can't beat my real one, right, bro?
See what I mean? And Charizard saying in Pokemon speak, and your mother. Look at that waddle, that Chad walk. What's his name? Vince McMahon walk.
Do you think you'd win in a fight against yourself?
No.
Fair.
Like hell I will. It's just he's like, Charizard, leave it to me.
He does do that
Obviously,
later, he
yeah.
just starts throwing hands.
He does as well.
Do we get a sick evolution in this film? I don't think we do. It just dawned on me there.
No. Well, Ash evolves into a rock type.
Can't Charizard move any quicker?
It's water white you.
I'm big boned. He's gonna catch Ash. Ash, run!
Oh my god, he can't hear us. He's wearing earpods. Ash, run! I mean, fair play to Scyther there.
The only one for. Oh, backstabbed. Why was that like so human?
What, you mean that gong?
Pikachu's getting caught here. I can feel it. Oh, look like tough.
It's just the ringside commentary. It's like, oh, Pikachu's getting caught. I just know it. Oh, there's Pidgeotto. Get out of there, Pidgeotto.
Wigglytuff looks more and more like a minion the more you look at him.
No, he doesn't.
He does.
For anyone who doesn't know, I'm getting shown pictures of Wigglytuff. Yes, I know what a minion looks like.
Satsu said to me actually before we start recording that there's one thing missing in his whole life.
So Wigglytuff minion.
Wigglytuff minions. Oh,
there we go, look.
Rainbow Road over here.
Pikachu, look out for that blue shell. Gravity be damned.
I was gonna say, like, what was your plan?
I think you mean Dong-gong.
I hope someone got fired for that blunder. And then rehired, because, you know, fair play.
Oh, these Pokemon and more you can buy in the toy shop. I think what they should have started with was, I think you mean Electro, Diglett, Nidoran, Nike, Venusaur, Rattata, Fearow, and indeed, Pidgey. Hello, Ghost in the Shell. Can you imagine being the guy who worked on the Pokemon film? He's like, oh great, what am I working on? You're working on the grabby claw hands in the machine. What, so I'm not working on Pikachu or, you know, in between? I'll take Dugong for God's sake. My kids know I'm working on this. No, you did the bit with the grabby claws. It's like, you know when a friend stays over, you know, the respectable time of it is like, what now? Well,
hands on thighs.
Yeah.
Well,
it's time to go now.
We are speeding through this film in the sense of like nothing is. That is a very nose-looking nose there. You know, it was very human-looking.
Very bulbous.
Yeah,
it's Ash. She's going to war.
He's got a gun.
Strike back from this mutant.
You're mine.
Yes, here he goes.
Ash, this is how Pokemon battles are supposed to go.
He's right.
So, honey, how was your day? Oh, fine. I threw down with a psychic cat. What?
I've always wanted to punch a whale.
Is it because you're built differently?
Yeah,
you can punch a whale.
Actually, I would punch through Mewtwo's shield.
Yeah.
Just say I'm just built different. Hold on. They just said they didn't know what Mew was. Therefore, they didn't know his name was Mew. Therefore, Mewtwo has been introducing himself as number 2 of a thing they didn't know the number 1 of.
I love how he just doesn't pay attention. He's like got this huge soliloquy of like, and I'm going to say this and that, and I believe in the evolution of. Are you paying attention?
Look at me when I'm talking to you. Mew is me trying to have a conversation with anyone when Subway Surfers isn't going down half the screen.
I'm just Family Guy.
Yeah.
Be careful, Mewtwo. He's part of the TikTok generation.
Oh, no.
Wow. That was a quick film. So thank you everyone for joining us today.
Do you know what this film could do with? A countdown to Ash fighting again. At the top right.
They should be fighting. This is tournament illegal.
Same.
He made a good point there. Or he could be saying the most, again, heinous stuff in the world. I think Colorado should be purged. Mew, no! You know, Diaboromon had a good point. Mew, no! Bad cat.
Is this the famous Pikachu slapping Pikachu
Yep,
scene?
that's the one. This is the Brother, My Brother song.
Oh.
Brother.
Welcome to karaoke Satsu.
You
just
run
never
my
do run.
Pokemon shouldn't fight like this. I should be down there.
I should be fighting them myself.
Do you know how Mewtwo could actually avoid, people crying about this? It's okay. If you win, you get a badge. Everyone's like, cool beans, Mewtwo, cool beans.
That's the thing, like, they're making this out to be sad, but this is what Ash does with them all the time.
Yeah, this
like,
is a daily occurrence.
yeah.
Now. Did she just punch
I
him?
was just thinking that, like, these Pokemon, I don't know why they're all just going fisticuffs. Like, they've all got, like, moves and stuff they could use.
Muda, muda, muda. Look at that stance.
This is the stance I also take when a song comes on.
My brother.
No, don't make me fight another Pikachu, even though I've done that before.
Shell Shocker, no.
My boy! You! This guy! That was gross.
Brit, no. And the rest.
This is like the bit in Return of the King, when all the people come back to see Frodo, and Frodo's like, Gandalf, Aragorn,
You.
What can come out of it?
What can come out of it, indeed, Nurse Joy. You know, the fact that they fight keeps you in a job, Nurse Joy.
Right, this is the thing, the entire Pokemon universe is set up for them to fight. Oh, so the clone Mew
Can't speak.
can't speak.
Because he learned a language.
Oh, so he did.
Whereas he's just lazy.
I got, yeah.
He wasn't born with these guys. He was on Duolingo for like a year straight. Is this how you imagine the Marble Olympics?
No, this is it. I want to see them slap.
Yeah, here it is. I didn't hear no bell. The gift that spawned 1,000 reactions.
So when I find the person that destroyed my diet over New Year.
It'd be funny if he just threw a rock. I was going to say, he just brings out his Glock. Pikachu, get down! They could have stopped this fight at any moment and recalled all of them.
They don't want to. They want to see it. Like, the curiosity, like, honestly, like...
Oh no, how terrible.
Yeah. See if a clone of you appeared and you started fighting yourself. I wouldn't get involved right away. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm going to watch for a bit.
It's like, on the one hand, I want to stop this. On the other hand, I'm morbidly curious.
I'm curious who's going to win about Satsu and Chatsu when they square off. So I'm going to sit and watch for a bit.
Why do I look like a red panda? I can't punch you. Just two red pandas.
Which wasn't that great to begin. Oh my god.
Ash evolved into a ghost type.
Do you know if you get stuck between two Pokemon attacks, you turn to stone?
But that's just a rumour. A Poké rumour.
This is probably like an incredible discovery. If they didn't get their minds wiped here, that Pokemon tears can cure all sorts of bonkers illnesses.
That's true.
Because what's going to happen is someone's going to walk in between two Pokemon fight and get turned to stone, and they'll be like, nah, there's nothing we can do for him. Too late.
I'm sorry, Mr. Man, it's terminal. We need several Pokemon here.
We need Pokemon to cry.
Stat. Just slapping Mr. Mime in the background. Come on, cry, damn you, cry.
I see now that the circumstances of one's birth are irrelevant. It is what you do with the gift of life.
Pokeballs out for Mewtwo.
Honestly, this film doesn't deserve that quote.
It's such a good quote. Great writing, and then you're like, oh yeah, that came from the Pokemon film. The same one where Pikachu slaps himself and cries.
I can't believe we sat and watched this whole film. I feel like nothing's happened.
Nothing has happened. What the hell's that? Mewtwo, have you seen Bad Boys? Final Flash! But does he reverse time? Or does he just...
Can Mewtwo reverse time?
See, this is the thing. I can't remember. Like, look, he's reversed it to before...
No.
Yeah, look.
I hadn't even thought about that before.
Yeah. Why does that sign say welcome and exit over it?
I can't believe
It's welcoming you to the exit.
Storm disappeared.
No, I'm not buying that. I don't
We'll never
know.
will see her again.
Yeah. No, we never do. Is that a flying truck? How is this my truck?
I saw a really rare Pokemon.
Every time I hear like a phrase like that, it always reminds me of if you watch Godzilla vs King Ghidorah. I saw a real live Pokemon.
What
Be
we did-
miserable, damn.
Oh, we should have watched Pikachu's Vacation. I forgot that was part of this as well.
Oh, of course.
Because that's when Pichu gets introduced.
See, I was going to suggest that, but then that means that we would have had to have watched the Angela Anaconda short for the Digimon film. And I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to lie. I'm taking my battles here.
That's fair, you know what, I'll accept that. In the interest of fairness,
Yeah.
you know what, I'll accept that.
Yeah.
It's at Sum 41!
And it's not even
Christina
like...
Aguilera.
Oh, there we go.
Baby Spice. Baby Spice! Emma Bunton! My boy. This is definitely her.
Yeah. So, on a scale of 1 to 10, how do you rate this? And is it better than the Digimon film?
I want to say it is, but you'll have to find out next week on the episode. It's starting again! Yes, the time loop worked!
Oh my god, they repeated it again.
No, I
I
think
can't keep getting away with this.
Did you know it's disputed by Warner Brothers?
I did not, but now I do. Thank you all so much for listening. If you want to listen to more commentary tracks from ourselves, you can listen to it at patreon.com/Chatsunami. If you also want to listen to the best of, you can listen to it on the website as well as our YouTube channel, Chatsunami.com. I was like, there's a / in there, I'm sure, but no.
Someone has it.
Thank you for kids. Very cool. But as always, stay safe, stay awesome, stay hydrated, and most importantly, please do not trust any psychic cats.